You know, obviously you got movies like Dune 3, Avengers Doomsday. But man, one of the films that I am most ludicrously excited about, you guys know this, is Project Hail Mary. I am so excited for this show, or for this movie. Rob told me a lot about it, the book, and we knew it was coming, but then they showed us the preview for it at CinemaCon last year, and it blew my mind and instantly became one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Now, it's officially coming out on March 20th. We're just 1 month away, just a little over a month away. But some of you may know that every once in a while, since this is an Amazon film, Amazon will do these advanced screenings for people who are Amazon Prime members. And today, the tickets went on sale. If you go over to Fandango and look for Project Hail Mary, they'll have two different listings, one for opening on March 20th, but they'll have a separate listing for the special advanced fan screenings. And as you can see, this is for my zip code. So it's playing only in IMAX screens, by the way. So you got the Regal Edwards, Ontario, Regal Irvine Spectrum, which is what I'm going to go see it at. Regal Live LA in downtown Los Angeles, the Vista Theater, AMC Burbank 16, all that stuff. The tickets have gone on sale this morning, so you can go see Project Hail Mary a week before its release. Now, I'm just curious. I have not checked this yet. Going to see how it is. At the AMC Burbank 16, if you want to go see it, it's still loading. Maybe it's not going to show me. Maybe it's sold out. I don't know. It's not loading the seats. Normally, you can just click on these things and it'll tell you how many seats. Let me see if it'll work for another one. What about for the Regal LA? Let me see what happens if I click on this one. Oh, it's not even. I wonder if I wonder if their servers are having issues. There we go. Now, as you can see, all the good seats for an IMAX are already taken. You've only got your front rows and your side things, which aren't normally the best way to go see an IMAX screen. But all the main section and all the middle stuff there is already all sold. Anyway, Rob, listen, man, you were sitting right beside me when we were in that auditorium in Vegas at CinemaCon when they showed us the previews for Project Hail Mary.
Before Amazon even started their presentation, the lights went down and they showed us the 8 minutes, and I was beside myself.
Yeah, that's the way they kicked off their whole thing. And I even remember as the lights started to go down, I remember you kind of whispering under your breath, Project Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary. And they showed the Project Hail Mary thing. And I am so, obviously I've gone through the book several times now because of you. And seeing the trailers really do make it look, I mean, the first teaser they dropped felt a little out of step with the book, but the subsequent trailers that have come out make me believe they've really nailed the tone of the book. And I cannot wait to see this. We want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Mando. Hey guys, I may be married now, but I remember the whole checklist we'd all go through before a first date, right? Fresh haircut, clean car, maybe you're replaying a conversation in your head like, don't screw this up. But the one thing that is absolutely non-negotiable, deodorant. And that's why for a while now, I've been using Mando. What I love most is how confident it makes me feel knowing odor is just handled, like not masked, handled. Mando is a whole body deodorant, so you can use it anywhere. Pits, feet, thighs, wherever you need it. And yeah, that peace of mind is real. My personal favorite is the solid stick. It's super easy to use, goes on clean, and it just works all day. It's created by a doctor, and it's clinically proven to control odor for up to 72 hours, which is wild. Some guys try to cover odor with scent. Mando men get the job done right. Don't mask it, Mando it. You can find Mando at major retailers, but for the best deal, head to shopmando.com. For limited time, new customers get 20% off site-wide plus free shipping when you use my code Campea at shopmando.com. That's shopmando.com, code Campea. Support the show and check them out. Mando's got you covered. Rob, I know you got your tickets for this already, so you're already set. What do you think about this this program that Amazon has to show Prime members and give Prime members the opportunity to see the screenings early. And where's your anticipation level right now for Project Hail Mary?
Well, I still think what we saw at CinemaCon has been the best presentation of the kind of movie that it is. I know they leaned into the humor of it and the populist element, and I was kind of hoping they wouldn't show Rocky, but I understand why, because that doesn't take away from what's going on Earth and what's going on between Rocky and Grace in the movie. But to me, what it shows is a perfect understanding of the source material. And, I'm a huge fan of Ridley Scott's version of Andy Weir's The Martian. And I think that movie...
That was so surprisingly good.
Yeah, and if you watch, there's an extended version that's about 20 minutes longer that has more of the NASA crew. I think it's almost a perfect movie. Now, big science fiction literary aficionados would say it's very much populist science fiction. It leans into the emotion, the feel-good nature of it all. But what I really love about Project Hail Mary is you have almost an insurmountable problem, and two people immediately, two creatures, two individuals, two entities have to figure out not just how to work together, but how to communicate. And it's such an interesting, it's an interesting and uplifting story. It's a very Star Trek-esque story. It goes back, how do disparate people learn to work together? That's always sort of a universal story that works. But Andy Weir combines real science and science fiction and character drama and something uplifting that I think that our civilization needs. And it looks to me that, look, Lord and Miller had something to prove. They made 21 and 22 Jump Street, which I thought were great, a lot of fun. They produced the Into the Spider-Verse movies, but Solo kind of derailed their live action career. And they clearly, to me, this is a film of passion from their perspective. And the fact that, I read an early 6 months ago, I think it was on World of Real, that's dubious, but they said there was a 3-hour cut that people loved. The movie's 2 hours and 36 minutes. They've clearly honed it down. And I think this is something that from its very inception is, again, made with passion and love. And it's, I think, getting Drew Goddard to write the script, I think this is going to be really, really special. And the fact that Amazon, this is their third movie in 3 months. They had Mercy last month. They had Crime 101, which I saw last night, which I quite enjoyed. And then Project Hail Mary shows their commitment to theatrical releases. And to use Amazon, I mean, it's Amazon MGM, but to use Amazon and Prime members as a platform to gin up interest in the film, I think is a great thing. The same way that Mark Capiller used his YouTube platform to get people to come out and see Iron Lung. And I have no problem with that. And I hope that what they're going to do is a week in advance, get that word of mouth up. And they're only showing it in IMAX. We're seeing it in IMAX 70. And I just can't wait. I think they're handling this. They know what they have. They're behind it. They're releasing it in a way that I think we all know that we're getting something special. And I think it's going to be, a movie that people are going to talk about for decades to come. It's a family film. It's a film that's inherently optimistic and good. It talks about what humanity is best at, which hopefully we'll be talking to, another species. And if there's a movie that we could use today, it's Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. You know what? One of the things that I love about both The Martian and particularly Project Hail Mary is the fact that they elevate education. They elevate intelligence. In a political environment today that scoffs at intelligence and scoffs at education and tries to downplay it as much, it's really neat seeing a movie or seeing some television that says, hey, actually, being really educated and being really smart is a good thing. And I really love the fact that both of those movies kind of elevate that instead of, casting it down, which seems to be the popular thing to do today, is to degrade education. And like somehow being smart is somehow a bad thing. And I really love
elitism. Being smart makes you, it's elite. And I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. And I just love the fact that this is not a superhero movie, but that is Grace's superpower. His superpower is that he's smart.
100%.
And I love the fact too, in the story, you see like from this image that comes right from the trailer, they juxtapose going back and forth between not only is he smart, but he sees the value and understands how important it is to pass that on to the next generation as well, because he's a teacher. And just the tension they build into it, the stakes always feel very real. It's just such an incredible piece of fiction. I'm really looking forward to see how Lord and Miller pull it off on screen. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Amazon has put now on sale a 1 week in advance special fan advance screening taking place all over the country for Project Hail Mary on March 13th. You can get your tickets. And by the way, I get no commission for it. I really should. But you can get your tickets by going to Fandango, look up Project Hail Mary, and specifically look for the March 13th Amazon special advance fan screening and get your tickets there. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.